University Technology Malaysia, UTM, is well known for their expertise in robotics. UTM produces robots in many shapes and sizes depending on needs. UTM is also known for championing many robot competitions such as the Robocon at the international level.
Sila ambil dulang yang disediakan. Terima kasih.
Hello, your food is here. Please take your tray and have a nice day.
您好，您的食品到了，请您从
Wow! From air to land. Meet MCK19 or Makcik Kiah. Amazing! And please welcome its inventor, Dr. Yong. Hello, Dr. Yong. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm so impressed with Makcik Kiah. And I was made to understand that she was invented to deliver food and medical supplies. What can you tell us more about?
Yes,
it
indeed.
or her?
Well, it depends how we call it. But it's a she now because we call it Makcik Kiah.
Yes.
And she is actually a robot, industrial mobile robot. They've been defined to be re-innovate to become a food delivery robot for hospital.
Yes.
It was happening during March when the MCO was kicked in. At that time, the nurses and the doctor are overwhelmed. But again, during the hospital, we still need to send food to the patient.
Yes.
But we don't have enough resources. And
That's
frontliner are actually very, very overwhelmed. They don't have PPE and all sorts. So we think that we can do something about it. That's why we actually create this Makcik Kiah so that we can actually help to send food to the patient, so we can help the frontliner a little bit to reduce the task.
Absolutely amazing. How do these robots work, by the way?
Well, I mean, this robot was built by DF Automation. It's a spin-off company from UTM. And this robot has all the basic necessary of a robot. He has a motor, he has sensor, he has a battery. Of course, it's the brain AI to let this robot run, to move around from one place to another automatically.
Okay. Do you think that robots will replace humans?
Well, that's a very common question to be asked, but I mean, looking into back this pandemic, actually the robot is not really replacing, it's actually complement to human. I mean, there's a lot of tasks that is dangerous, it's repetitive, it's boring. This is where the robot are very, very useful, and we really need a lot of robot for a lot of tasks, especially for this COVID-19. Actually, we need a robot to help us so that, I mean, we can actually try to reduce the infection to people.
That's true. Do you only have Makcik Kiah or do you have some Pakciks and Atuk? Do you have other robots?
Yeah, well, DF Automation started back in 2012. Our main intention is to have a robot for industry. So basically in a big manufacturing, sometimes they hire up to a couple of hundred of people to just to pull a trolley. So we use a robot to do the delivery, sometimes up to 500 kg. And I mean, during this pandemic, actually this opened a new opportunity for us, and the minister actually asked if we can do something for the hospital. That's why we start with the healthcare delivery robot. And moving forward, actually right now we also have a Pak Saleh, which is spray disinfection robot.
I see.
So why spray? Because in a hospital, in an office, in a factory, you need to do disinfection very frequently, and they still use a very labor people to do the job. So actually we use a robot. So this is second product. Then the third one, we also have a UV disinfection robot. So also for the purpose of disinfection. And beside the healthcare robot, also we do all kind of different application. For example, we do robot to deliver food in sushi restaurant. So we are in a few sushi restaurant in Malaysia.
Wow. So I understand that you're still lecturing in UTM, an alumni of UTM. What is your advice to inspire people to learn about all this robotics in UTM?
Well, I mean, to be honest, when I was young, I love robotics, but I never thought that, I mean, we can make robot. During that, I like to watch Robot Cup, Transformer, all kind of stuff.
Oh, yes.
So then I did my my bachelor in UTM. I'm very fortunate I took mechatronic. This is where I start to understand more about industrial robot and whatnot. So I did my master, then eventually I became a lecturer. So during this period of time when I was in university, I got a chance to join a lot of robot contests, and myself and my team represent Malaysia to other countries. Then we start to see a lot more other stuff.
Right.
Robot is not just for manufacturing, but there's a lot of other kind of robotic. But back in Malaysia, we kind of doesn't have so much of this kind of robotic company, so that triggered myself and my student to actually try to build this company. So right now we have about 60 staff. Actually, majority of the staff in DF Automation are actually from UTM. So my advice to the student, if you want to do robot, just do it. Right now the technology is there, available easily.
Yes.
You can buy a lot of components at a very affordable rate. And of course, if you want, you can just come to DF to do an internship. You can know how we build robot.
Yes.
Who knows? You may join us, or maybe you can open another robotic company in the near future.
Definitely, very inspirational. Thank you very much, Dr. Yong. I'm so inspired by you. All the best to you and your team.
Thank you.
What you have seen are just a few robots invented in UTM. The fact is that UTM has produced many other types of robots, including autonomous vehicles, factories automation, virtual robots, precision engineering, and many more. Listed in the world's top 100 best universities in engineering and technology, you can certainly gain skills in the growing field of robotics by joining UTM and make an impact in the future. See you in UTM. Bye-bye.